What is going on, everybody? As you can see, we're down back at school. Before we get into the divisional round recap, just want to let you guys know it's just a small little channel update. The videos are not going to be as frequent as they were the past month of Christmas break. I'm down back at school. It's my last semester in college. Praise Black Buddha. So, we got to focus up, don't want to not make graduation, all that stuff. So, the videos are going to calm down a little bit. Instead of getting videos Monday through Friday like every day, expect like 3 Madden videos a week, and then I'll be sprinkling in the Grand Theft Auto hopefully twice a week, but we'll see how it goes. I would like to do like a game or pack opening on Monday, a recap up until the season ends, or gameplay on Tuesday, Grand Theft Auto, and then maybe another Madden and Grand Theft Auto. So we'll see how it goes, but if you guys see the video slow down, that's why. We're back at school, last semester of college, all that good stuff. So, divisional round weekend. Let's go ahead and start with Carolina and Seattle. This is kind of what I expected. Seattle overall looks good, but that defense looks so scary. They might, I'm even saying it as a Patriots fan, they look like they can win the whole thing again. It comes down to how can that offense score, but it's like the defense is putting them in such great positions that it's hard to see them not winning the Super Bowl. But maybe they slip and fall. I'm praying that Green Bay somehow wins. I don't know how they're going to, but I'm praying. But their defense looks amazing. It's firing on all cylinders, and that offense finally looked good. Marshawn Lynch still hasn't got going. I mean, he had that one big run against Arizona, and then he had a semi-big run last week. But I mean, he's been having to work for it. It hasn't just been gaping holes. But Seattle won that game convincingly. Cam looked okay. He threw what, 2 picks or a pick 6, something along those lines. Yeah, he threw 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Russell Wilson threw 3 touchdowns. Marshawn only had 60 yards. But I don't think the Packers defense is as good as the Panthers defense. So I'm saying Seattle should win next week, but Seattle moves on to the conference championship game. Dallas at Green Bay. We're all talking about the catch. In my opinion, I don't think that should be the rule. I think if you catch the ball and an elbow, a knee, whatever they rule is down, hits the ground, you should be down. Who knows if Green Bay still doesn't come back and win that game? We have no idea. Aaron Rodgers played like MVP Aaron Rodgers, though. He was killing it. Dallas had him in the beginning of the game, and they couldn't hold on. They let it go. Tony Romo, I mean, he threw 2 touchdowns. DeMarco Murray looked good. Jason Witten looked good, but Eddie Lacy looked like a beast. He was running all over the place. They're going to need that if they want a chance of winning next week. And Aaron Rodgers, he looks good. I think that 2 weeks off really, really helped him, and they were able to win that game. Who knows what they're going to end up doing with the rule change, because they say if it's a running back, a ground can't cause the fumble. But if you're a receiver and you go to the ground and lose possession, it's not a catch. So it's like, how do you even, I don't know. Hopefully they'll figure something out about that. In my opinion, I mean, the rule says if the ball comes out on the ground, it's not a catch. So it's like, how can we argue it? It's a rule. It's not like they made it up or anything like that. If the ball comes out, it's not a catch. So despite that, Dallas had their opportunities, and they had a chance. Even after that, they had a chance to stop them. And Randall Cobb ended up coming with the game-winning catch. They were able to take the knees and take out the clock. So I'm interested to see what happens with Dallas next year. Is DeMarco going to be able to run like that again? Is that offensive line going to be that good? And Green Bay moves on to the conference championships. Green Bay looks good. I mean, I think the 2 best teams in the NFC definitely won, but I think Dallas would have been a better chance to beat Seattle than Green Bay. But we'll see. The last time we saw Green Bay and Seattle play was week 1, the first game of the season, and Seattle smacked them, but we'll see how it goes. Denver and Dallas. Long story short, Peyton Manning just looked bad. Andrew Luck still threw his 2 interceptions like he always does. He's good for 2 picks or a pick 6 or a fumble, something every game. Peyton Manning didn't look good. I know the report came out that he's been playing with a torn quad for like 4 weeks, which will, if you know anything, if you've played football or know anything about the mechanics of throwing, the leg drive and the drop back and step back is just as important as the arm. So if you can't really fire off, whether it's front or back, if you can't really fire off, it's going to be hard to throw the ball. I don't think there's a problem with his arm strength. I think his arm strength is fine. I think he can perfectly play flying next year. I don't think he's too old. I think he has a couple years left in him. I think he'll come back. I think everything will be fine. But I don't think the Colts did anything that made me be like, wow, they really locked up. Peyton Manning just couldn't get going what he needed to, and it's like I've been saying for the past couple weeks, the way he's been playing and the way that offense has been moving, I don't know if they're going to score enough points. And like I told you guys, if he doesn't throw more than 3 touchdowns, they're not going to win. And they didn't. Indianapolis only had 60 yards rushing. Andrew Luck threw 2 picks. But they did what they had to do to win the game, and so they're coming to New England next week to face us. And the last game that we're going to recap, the New England Patriots against the Baltimore Ravens. I hear they've been talking about like, oh, like the illegal substitution, or you have to make it like louder known. I mean, we were notifying the refs of like switching players in and out at different positions, who's eligible and who's not. And it's like within the rules, so I don't really see the issue with it. It's kind of like, but if it would have been the other way around, it would have been fine. Like, so, you know, people just, you know, the Patriots, people just look for ways to poke holes. So it is what it is. But I'm more impressed about is how we came back from 14-0 twice. We were down by 14 points twice in the game. Honestly, when I saw them score before halftime, like with no time left, I thought it was going to be pretty hard for us to win. But Gronk played great. I think how many times did we run? I don't think we ran the ball 10 times. I don't think I can look at rushing attempts, but we only had 14 yards rushing to their 136, but we had 408 yards passing. Joe Flacco threw 2 interceptions. Brady threw a pick, which is it was kind of uncharacteristic of him to throw that, but he did. But we were able to come out with it. Amendola stepped up. He looked good. Edelman, LaFell. The offense looked like it was firing. I want to see us work in the run game more, but the offense did look like it was firing. The defense looked like it was just kind of getting dotted. I would rather us manned up and play man-to-man. We were playing zone in the beginning of the game and just getting dotted. So we're going to definitely need to make adjustments. But the last time we played Indianapolis, we smacked them around pretty good. But it's postseason. It's different. Who knows how things are going to go. But even with like not notifying the defense of who's eligible, who's all that, the Ravens still had a chance to drive downfield and win the game. And Joe Flacco being Joe Flacco, like if you watch the game, you don't make that pass. They had over a minute in what, 1 timeout? Or 2 timeouts, and they were already at midfield. I just don't know why you try to go for the home run and just chuck it into the end zone when he's clearly has over-the-top safety help. I don't know. I don't get it. And then Joe Flacco threw another touchdown where it was man-to-man with over-the-top safety help, and it was a pick. So I'm not going to blame Joe Flacco for the loss, but it's like they definitely had a chance at winning the game. So on to next week. There's 4 teams left in the NFL. The NFC Championship game, Conference Championship, Seattle at Green Bay. I think the Patriots are going to beat the Colts. So I want Green Bay to win because honestly, I mean, we do have Tom Brady and our offense looks great, but that defense, Seattle's defense looks so damn good. But maybe it's a testament to what Aaron Rodgers does might be what Tom Brady's able to do. So if Aaron Rodgers dots them up and he scores 3 touchdowns and they still lose, it'll make me feel a bit better that, okay, Aaron Rodgers was able to move the ball. Tom Brady should be able to move the ball. I'm picking Seattle to win at home. I want Green Bay to win, but I don't think their defense is very good, Green Bay's. And I don't know. They're going to have to score. They're going to have to score. Aaron Rodgers can do it, but that defense looks too good. But I am taking Seattle to win. And of course, y'all know I'm taking New England to beat the Colts. I think we'll win by 10+ points. Andrew Luck is always good for 1 to 2 interceptions, we know. I think Tom Brady will have a good game. Gronk is healthy or looks healthy and ready to go. And those are my picks. So let me know what you guys thought of the past games that just passed, the divisional round. Picks for this conference championship, Super Bowl picks, and we'll get into it, guys. So appreciate it. Check back either Wednesday or Thursday. Check back for a Grand Theft Auto video. Thursday or Friday, we'll get in another Madden game upload. And that'll be it, guys. So I appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe, favorite, tweet, whatever it is that y'all do it. And I appreciate it.